I am at Gamehole Con with my good friend Dmitri, and I'm asking some questions and doing one question interviews to begin today at this convention. And today's one question interview is, what is your favorite thing about RPGs and why?
I like making games. I like making scenarios. I like entertaining people with the craziness in the scenarios. And the funnest part of designing these scenarios is running it through my head and then having the players completely go in the opposite direction of where I thought it was going to go.
The surprise is always wonderful.
Yes, and try as I may, I try to make as many things as obvious as possible for them to do. They most likely go in the other direction, and it really keeps me on my toes. I consider it an art form in improvisation with just a few prompts. My greatest successes are my biggest failures. So I'm one of those guys who over-prepares for a game and stresses out like crazy right before it, and then once the game starts, when I start seeing players take a tack that goes in a different direction but is just genius, I let it happen. I think the best thing that you can do in a game like that is let the players have fun and steal their ideas. Give them credit, of course, but players are my biggest source of inspiration, and that's what I'm here for, is to see what they can give me, their feedback, their input, and their happiness. That's my favorite thing.
That's great. So you talk about your great failures being your greatest successes. Could you tell me about one of those?
Well, yeah. I mean, I designed this one adventure where they're supposed to open this book, and all sorts of magic is supposed to come out of it. The players decided they didn't want to open the book. They went off in another direction, and they completely avoided the book. And so I ended up just doing an improv session based on their actions, and we had a great time nonetheless. We never touched any of the content that I had prepared, and I was stressing out so much about this content that when they went away from it, I actually relaxed and became more confident about what I was doing, because we were just freeform at that point.
That's a great story, and I think every DM or game master that's played for 5 minutes has had a situation like that come up. It teaches you something, I think, that we can talk about it, but until you actually experience it, you don't really know.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, is that it teaches me that be prepared for anything.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you very much, Dmitri. I appreciate it. Have a great game.
Thanks a lot. See you later, Travis.